Okay, would you recommend in terms of working, what would you recommend in terms of working team for an incubator? So in terms of a working team, it depends on your budget, but you can have, for me, what I found important is to have an executive director or CEO or whatever you want to call it. This is the person that is going to do your strategy, your partnership development, your implementation planning, and what activities your incubator does. And then you need a community manager, someone who is going to manage the innovators that you have, someone who's going to follow up, someone who's going to manage events. Let's say you have a training, someone who's going to make sure that people are registering, who's going to market it, someone who's going to ensure that the daily activities of an incubator are running well and smoothly. That is your community manager. Then you have a business development manager. A business development manager is the technical person who is going to help the businesses succeed. But this is a role that can be shared between you, basically the whole team. You can all be mentors or advisors to the businesses, depending on your level of expertise. And then also, as a team, you can have like 3 paid staff members to start with, and then just build on voluntary experts. So, for example, let us say in your curriculum as an incubator, one of the things you offer is financial modeling, but none of you people, in terms of your staff, is a financial modeler, but there's an accounting firm, back to partnerships. There's an accounting firm like Deloitte within your country. You can go to Deloitte and say, hey, we are an incubator, we are supporting young people develop businesses, and we would like to work with Deloitte. You can either approach their corporate social responsibility angle and say, would like to partner with you by offering us maybe a financial modeler for X amount of time, for X amount. Be very specific on what your needs are. We need a person who can do X and X for our startups. We have 3 startups that need this, or 5, or whatever number you have. And this is the amount of time we would need someone for. Would you be able to do that? Most of the organizations that would be able to offer that are actually willing to do that for free. Just be specific on what your needs are. So that is one of the ways. And then also your mentors, you can get different people to offer that kind of support. But again, be very specific on what your needs are for the mentors, the amount of time. So for example, at Hype Collab, our mentors, we just request 4 hours in a month. And then we have feedback sessions for after every session that the incubatee has with the mentor, we'll get feedback from both the mentor and the mentee, and find out how did it go. Is it right for both of them? Is it a right feel for both of them? Is the mentor actually able to make the meetings? They could be people who are really good with supporting businesses, but they just don't have the time, so they keep missing appointments. You just have to leverage the ecosystem on other services that you need, but you as an incubator, your team does not really have to be that big.